for a second, you know, on this full half hour devoted to the Big Nine and their sports coverage. Let's get into that Wenatchee Southridge game and what an offensive and defensive matchup that was.
Yeah, first of all, such a big crowd here at the Apple Bowl. It's such an honor to come down here. Such passionate fans. You know, we started off Wenatchee missing some starters, 3 on the offensive line, and their starting running back Spencer Smith uneligible for this first game. They will be back next week. But as this game started off, Chris Howder, I mean, we just couldn't say his name enough. He was breaking off some long rushes, and for a while there, he seemed to be the only offense that Southridge could muster.
And then we saw the talented Matt Mendenhall come into his own, his first senior snaps on this field right behind us here at the Apple Bowl, and he did a magnificent job. He has grown a lot since last season.
Yeah, he has. You can tell that the arm is there. Still made a couple of throws off his back foot. Had a little bit of trouble getting in rhythm. That happens week 1. But you know what? That stuff is going to work itself out as the games go by. Josh Richards getting injured in the game definitely made an impact. He made some big plays at the very beginning, and then he wasn't in there towards the end.
Southridge offense, they dominated the first half. They went to the locker room up a couple of touchdowns. Wenatchee only could muster out a field goal in that first half. They come back the second half. Penalties start to bite them. Then enter Connor Black, who starts making a presence on the receiving side.
Before that, we have to talk about the play that really changed the momentum.
Okay.
That happened in the first half, right as the closing seconds were going. The big Hail Mary to Isaiah Brant Sims for the touchdown.
You're right.
That made it 9-17 going into the second half.
That's right, and what a catch that was. A great job by Sugg coming in there and just firing a bullet, not doing the young thing. He's just a sophomore, guys, and he did not do the young typical thing by sailing that ball over his receiver, and that was very impressive. So now we move to the second half.
Yeah.
Enter Connor Black. How about that kid's performance?
Connor Black, you know, I asked Coach Devereaux about the plays that he drew up. I said, hey, what were those plays called? Were you just telling your quarterback to throw them up? He said, no, we actually have names for them. But three plays in a row, they go 2 times, they just throw it up to Connor Black, and then a second time, or they go to Isaiah Brant Sims on the other side, and then they end up scoring. So a huge, huge victory for the Wenatchee Panthers. Jerry from WSN's The Zone. I'm here with our Southridge Boosters player of the game, Chris Howder. Chris, the losing effort, but you know, you ran hard, over 100 yards, 2 scores. Talk about your performance.
I think the first half, I was pumped. The whole team was pumped. We were ready to play, and second half we got tired. I got tired. I mean, it just happens, you know, and it was tough, but we played hard.
You guys were up 17-3 at one point, Chris. They ended up coming back and winning 18-17. But tell me the learning experience that you take away from this losing effort.
Well, this same thing happened last year. I mean, we lost by 1 point to Wenatchee at home, and I mean that just stuck with us the rest of the year, it feels like. And so this year, we're not going to let that happen. I mean, we're going to come back and prove ourselves.
Yeah.